centrifugal chromatography, you will have an ever foam board, dropper, battery socket or battery holder, clear lid, 2 filter papers, and inside your small packet you should have one semicircle lever, one circle lever, another lever, one double-sided sticky tape, one switch, one red wire, a pulley, a motor, one long double-sided sticky tape, and 3 short double-sided sticky tapes. The batteries are not included, so you need to have 2 AAA batteries, and you also need water-soluble texters. Remember, you cannot use marker pens like a Sharpie. You need to use water-soluble texters like these ones. First, we're going to connect the motor. If you look at your wires, you'll notice there are many wires here. What you're going to do is you're going to grab the top together and we're going to twist it. We're going to twist it to make sure they become one wire like this. We're going to do the same for the black, by twisting it. We're also going to do the same for our red wire. Take the cap off, grab the top and twist it. Take the cap off, grab the top and twist it. To make sure, double check that they are twisted very well. Once you have done that, we're going to connect the switch first. Remember, do not get your blue and red mixed up. First, red wire inside the hole of the switch. Then we're going to fold it in half and twist. If you twist too hard, the wire can break, so be careful. Next, we're going to connect the other red wire to the other side. Again, fold it in half and twist. When you have done that, your red wires should be connected to the switch. You're going to then bring the red wire over, and on this side of the motor, you're going to connect the red wire. The connection is very sensitive, so you need to be very careful, otherwise it can break. You're going to put the red wire in the hole, fold it in half, and then twist it. For the black, on the opposite side, put it in the hole fold it in half, and then twist it. Now we're going to test if our motor works. I have 2 batteries. Make sure the sides are correct, negative to negative and positive to positive. They are labeled inside the battery holder. As you can hear, using the switch, we can turn the motor on and off. If you have a look at the instructions, we have labeled these ever foams in numbers. This ever foam might come in a yellow or a red. Mine came in a red. First, I'm going to pinch the middle out and making sure that the sticky side comes to the bottom, I'm going to push it into the motor. If you have a look at it from the bottom, I'm going to push it in all the way to the point where the wires are connected. Next, I'm going to peel the cover off and rip it. Then I'm going to stick the 2 ever foams on. Again, I'm going to make sure that the sticky side is coming to the bottom. One on this side, ever number 3, and ever number 2 on the other side. Like this. Next, I'm going to put my pulley on first. When you push it in, if you just push it in from the top, the head might fall down. So what I'm going to do is put my finger at the bottom here, hold it so that the pulley doesn't push the motor down. Now, there should be a flat side and a not flat side. I've used the flat side to face the top. I'm going to peel the sticky tape off the 2 evers, and I'm going to paste it on ever number 4, the big ever. Making sure that my motor comes to the middle of the board, I'm going to stick it on. And finally, I'm going to grab 1 double-sided sticky tape, a large one and a small one. I'm going to peel the large one off. And stick it on the battery holder. When you're using the double-sided sticky tape, make sure you don't touch the sticky side with your fingers. Otherwise, the sticky will all go away. I'm going to stick it on, peel it off, and stick it on the board. The same for the switch. I'm going to peel one side off. I'm going to stick it on the switch. And I'm going to peel and stick it on. Once you have done that, test that your pulley will spin with the motor working. Now that we have tested our motor, we're going to put the lid on. If you have a look at the lid, there is a logo in the middle, but it's not directly in the middle. You need to know that if the lid is unbalanced, meaning if it's not directly in the middle, it will shake when it spins. So you need to make sure that you stick it right in the middle. So I'm going to get my double-sided sticky tape. I'm going to peel my double-sided sticky tape, one side off, punch the middle out, and I'm going to stick it exactly in the middle. Just like that. Once you have done that, peel the other side off, and again, put it exactly in the middle of the pulley. And if you test it, it should work. Now, since I have two filter papers, for my first one, using a soluble texture, water-soluble texture, I'm going to make some marks. I'm going to put a black in the middle, a purple, brown, some red, and some green. Now, on the opposite side, I'm going to stick one double-sided sticky tape that's left in the middle, peel it off, and I'm going to put it on our centrifugal chromatography machine. Just like that. Now, let's get into our experiment. First, I'm going to click the button, make it running. Then, using my dropper, I'm going to get some water. Now remember, you need to go drop by drop. If you all squirt it in one go, the water will splash. So from the middle, drop by drop. And you can see that it's slowly starting to spread. I'll drop some more water on it. As you can see, using the centrifugal chromatography machine, we have used purple, green, red, and brown and black. To make these colors, we can see that lots of different colors were used. For example, in the green, we can see a little bit of blue and some aqua kind of colors. In the red, we can see a lot of pink. Purple, we can see a lot of dark purple and light purple, more close to violet. And in brown, we can see that there was pink, black, yellow, and purple. Black also has many different colors. We can see that there are purple and blue and green on the outside. This is chromatography. With my remaining filter paper, I'm going to try something different. Again, I'm going to peel one side of the sticky tape off, on in the middle, peel the sticky tape off, and place it in the center of the machine. Without drawing on it, I'm going to start spinning it. And after I spin it, I'm going to use my text disc and I'm going to put marks on it. I'm going to start with green. Next, I'm going to use some brown. Then I'm going to use some glue. I'm going to use some orange. As the machine spins in a circular motion, even if I just make small dots, I can have circular lines. If you push down too hard, you won't get proper marks, so you need to just gently push it down. Again, I'm going to blow drop by drop, and we're going to try chromatography again. From the middle, we can see that the water is spreading and the colors are spreading along with the water. Lab report for our STEAM project, Centrifugal Chromatography. Materials, you're going to put in the materials. Example, ever foam, motor, battery holder, double-sided sticky tape, etc. In your procedures, you're going to go step by step. For example, number 1, connect the switcher motor to the battery holder. Number 2, put in the ever foam into the motor, and so on. In your result, you're going to write or draw in the chromatography machine, and you can tell us what happened to the outcomes and what chromatography is. In your discussion, we can write about something that you have learnt or the forces that we've learned today. For example, the centrifugal force. In the summary, you're going to match the 3 motions, explanations to the motions.